all 20 installed for the Arc de Triomphe, and they're away. And Glenorham, one of the first to show, with Iseo going up now, and Iseo going on from Lindoro, the two pacemakers, and Lindoro going on now from Iseo. Just in behind them, the Niski Providential on the inside. Then comes Little Bonnie for Ireland, and then Policeman. Behind Policeman is Nicholas Bill and Detroit, and then comes Dunette. Behind Dunette is Elamanamu, and then Noble Saint, and then Nemos, then Mrs. Penny. Behind Mrs. Penny is Glenorham, and then three Troikas, then Russelli on the inside, an argument of Muluki, and Satilla's the back marker, and taking him along at a blistering gallop is Lindoro. Lindoro about 3 lengths clear now. Iseo, who's gone second. Policeman is third. Dunette comes next as they go behind the wood, and it's Lindoro taking him along from Iseo. Then comes Policeman, the French Derby winner, in third. Just in behind them now comes Elamanamu, who's moved into fourth, with Mrs. Penny fifth on the outside. Then comes Niniski as they race towards the top of the hill, and still Lindoro in the lead from Iseo. Policeman. Then Elamanamu on the outside. Just in behind them come Providential. Behind Providential is Nicholas Bill and Mrs. Penny. Glenorham has improved. Satilla is still the back marker. They're beginning to race downhill now, and it's still Lindoro from Policeman. Iseo beginning to drop back. Elamanamu has moved into fourth. Providential is next, then Mrs. Penny going well. Behind Mrs. Penny comes Dunette and Glenorham. Glenorham making good ground on the outside. Nicholas Bill holding his position as they run down the hill, being tracked by Little Bonnie. And now it's Policeman who's taken over. Policeman has taken over as they race towards the home turn, with just over half a mile to run in the Arc de Triomphe. And it's Policeman from Elamanamu in second. Mrs. Penny has gone third. Lester Piggott 4 on Glenorham on the outside. Providential improving on the inner with Dunette, and then comes three Troikas improving fast towards the outside. They're racing towards the home turn now and into the home stretch. And it's Policeman in the lead from Elamanamu for England. Then Mrs. Penny, then three Troikas unleashing a run towards the outside. And it's Elamanamu and Willie Carson now from last year's winner, three Troikas. Elamanamu from three Troikas. Here's Detroit unleashing a run towards the stand side, but it's Elamanamu in the lead from three Troikas and Detroit as they race up towards the line. Elamanamu and three Troikas, an argument, putting in a tremendous run in Detroit. Coming there on the stand side, it's going to be a photo finish. Detroit has just taken it up, and as they come to the line, Detroit is going to win it. Detroit has won it from argument, and Detroit on the near side, argument, and on the far side, Willie Carson, Elamanamu, and then came behind them three Troikas. Behind three Troikas was Nebos and Dunette, and then Lamamo, and then Nicholas Bill, looking right back to last place. It was Iseo, and so Detroit for me. The judge could have called on a photo here, but Detroit for me has won the Arc de Triomphe. Probably from argument, Elamanamu and three Troikas. Very, very close for the placings indeed. No number announced yet. Detroit is number 19. And the judge looks as though he's going to call on the photo here. Yes, it's a photograph, but it's a photograph with the judge putting in the frame Elamanamu in the photo with Detroit, number 19, and looking to be very close indeed. Nothing has come over the public address yet. There's Elamanamu on the far side in the rerun. Here's Detroit coming on the stand side. In between the two is three Troikas, and then comes argument, putting in a tremendous run as they race to the line. Elamanamu on the far side, Detroit on the near side. Detroit just getting up as they come towards the line, just getting up for me. Detroit from Elamanamu and three Troikas in argument. Just coming to the line now, and the judge has called a photo between three horses. He's called a photo between Elamanamu, between Argument, and Detroit. Detroit on the near side, Elamanamu on the far side. Argument between horses. Three Troikas back in 4, and Nebos 5 as they come to the line. And for me, Detroit, without any doubt, has won it.